Hey, Robert Marina here with Sentry Equipment.
And Angelo D'Ambrosio.
And today, for our Recipe Success video series, we're going to be making a gelato. But not just a gelato, we're making a chocolate gelato. But not just a chocolate gelato.
A vegan gelato.
A vegan chocolate gelato. So we already poured our powder mix in. And this particular recipe calls for about 85 ounces of warm water and the powder mix, and that's it.
Yep.
It's a very, very simple recipe, and it's going to be able to produce a vegan product that's soft, gelato. We have our gelato pans we're going to put it in. It's going to take about 6-7 minutes in our batch freezer. So right now we're going to have Angelo kind of whisk this up. It's kind of self-dissolving. You can actually mix this up and let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes if you'd like. So it kind of ferments and homogenizes a little bit. You can use a hand mixer, you can use an immersion blender. A lot of times when we're training people to make gelato or they're making gelato, we do recommend an immersion blender just because some of the pastes that you're going to use for gelato, some of the powders that you're going to use for gelato are very, very thick. And you know, if not everybody has massive hands like Angelo that can handle the rigors of mixing these products.
Just scraping the flavor off the sides to get it back in the middle so I can whisk up all the flavor and not waste any.
So we're all mixed up here. We're ready to pour our mixture into our batch machine. The nice part, we have our metal gelato pans and our inserts, which is great. Again, when you're doing production, having the right tools is very, very important. Another nice feature of our B12V here is we have an adjustable can stand. So in today's recipe series, we filmed water ice, Italian ice. We filmed hard ice cream, and now we're filming gelato. This can stand is moved up and down with us every time because of the size of the pans. Now I could put that there, and it goes in. If I have a 2.5 or 3 gallon tub, I move the can stand down, gives me room for my product. So we're ready to pour that in. This is a very thick product. But when you think like a water-based vegan product, you wouldn't think it has the smooth and creaminess that you're going to see when we extrude it, but it really does. It's amazing. So we've added the product in our B12V. Please check out the video on this machine. It's amazing, and the capability it has in our timer and our sensor here. It has an RPM, which we could adjust the speed of the motor. So for gelato, we want a very low overrun product. We don't want a lot of air in this product. So we're going to run at a lower beater speed, about 130 RPMs. Conversely, like when we made our Italian ice, we were at 230. When we made our ice cream, we were right in the middle because we wanted a little bit more overrun. So we're going to run very, very, very low. And we have a viscosity meter. This meter will figure out how thick you want the product, and if it's into the set section, it'll get to that viscosity and shut the machine off. But for this, I'm actually just going to let it run. I'm going to put it actual. I'm going to put a little manual, more of an artistic way to make this. I want to look at the product coming out, and I want to determine when to shut it off or not. Now, if I make this and I realize that the viscosity for this product is right at about, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 viscosity, well, next time I make it, I can go into my set section, set the viscosity for 80, 79, 80, and the machine will cut off at that point. So once I establish my recipes, I can certainly do this pretty easily. So right now I'm just going to look at the actual viscosity. And we're going to turn it on. We're going to run it at 130 RPMs. And we'll set our timer for about 6 minutes. And away we go.